welcome back to my channel. I am Rachel from Her Thrive and I am so excited that you are here today. I'm doing something a little bit different than I normally do. I mostly do planner layouts on my YouTube channel, but I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm reviewing these erasable gel pens by Parkoo. Now this company reached out to me and asked me if I would like to receive these pens for free in exchange for an honest review on my YouTube channel. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I already opened them up and I tested a couple of them. And honestly, because I've had to film this like 42 times because I've never done a pen review before. And I thought, oh, maybe I should test this out. So some of them are already opened. Some of them may not be. I'm trying to pick the ones that are already open. But they come with 20 and they are a 0.7 millimeter, what's that called? Like the thickness or whatever of the pen. If that helps you figure out. And the cool thing about these pens is that they are erasable. Just like they say, they are a gel pen and it is erasable. Now, I will say that gel pens have never been my favorite type of pen to use, but they're still pretty cool. I am weird and I prefer good old ballpoint pens, but I really still wanted to try these out and these look like they could be fun. So I am choosing these colors because I want to show how they are with like different shades. Maybe I should even try like, maybe like a green, something in the middle there. Okay, so this pen, as it says, is erasable. It has an eraser on this end. And the way that you use the pen is it has this little, this little clicker right here that whatever that's called. You click that and then that's how it retracts or whatever. And let me get all the little, I think all the, you know, it always has like that little rubbery thing at the end when you get pens, I guess to keep the ink fresh before anyone uses them. For the first time you take it off and then I think, oh, that one's stuck. Well, that's not good. This black one, I just used it for the first time and it's stuck. I don't know how to unclick it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to push this one in to use it. I don't know what happened. It got stuck somehow, but that's that. These retail for about $17, $17.99 on Amazon, and I will link all of that below. So I'm using, let's start with this black one. I hope it works correctly. I'm using an Erin Condren notebook paper, and then I have Happy Planner notebook paper, and I'm using these because most people know that Erin Condren has thicker paper. It's not as white as Happy Planner, and it's just a lot thicker. And so I wanted you to know the difference between the two types of paper. This one is a lot thinner. I want to say this is like 20, and this is like, oh gosh, I don't want to get it wrong. It's like 60 or something. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't tell y'all that because I have no idea. And I'm using this planner cover. It's the Amy Tangerine cover, the inside, because this is actually a foam board. And I tried using these pens earlier and I like broke through my paper. Okay, so I'm probably going to zoom you in a bit so you can see what I am doing. So let me just write a couple of words. Let's just start with this black one and let's just do a smear test first. Now, I have found that when you use gel pens, you kind of have to let them run through. So I'm going to do that here. Just let it run through. Is this a gray color? I don't think this is black. Let's see if this is black because I want to use black since that's what most people use. Oh no, that is the black. Okay, so you see, well, it's a gel pen, so maybe that's why. It's not like a super black pen. This is like a grayish, but that's the black. It's not super black, but that's just how it is. So let's first just do a really quick smear test. I'm going to write the word happy for Happy Planner. And yeah, it smears. That's that. But it's actually not too bad. It could have been worse. I feel like this pen's not super inky, but let's see what happens when we just let it sit there for like a second or two and then do it. Now it's, yeah, it didn't, it barely smeared a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, a little bit right there. So that's not too bad. Okay, so I'm going to write the word happy with this pen. Since we've already tested the smear, you know how that works. It'll probably be the same on all the pens. And what I want to test now is shadowing. So that's why I'm writing in different colors so you can see different shades, hues, colors, whatever. Well, I didn't even let this green one run, and I know I just opened that one and it just wrote perfectly. Okay, let's look at the shadowing on the back. You can kind of see some shadowing. I don't see any bleeding, but if I hold it up to the light, like I can tell what colors. I can tell that's pink, that's blue, and that's green. But it's not too bad. That's on that. And then let's try it on the Erin Condren to see how it shadows on this paper. Don't know what I have there. Oh, it's the stuff from the pen, the gooey stuff from the pen. This orange is really, really light. You can hardly see it, but I think it's important that you see that because that's how it's going to work for you. It's going to be very light. I don't think I'd ever write with a pen that light, but I don't know, maybe if you're coloring. Okay, so this one, I mean, if you're holding it up to the light, yeah, you can kind of see the shadowing on it. But if I put it down on the paper, if it's like that, I can't see it almost at all on this one, on the Happy Planner. And I can kind of see it on the Erin Condren paper, even though it's thicker. That's kind of weird. But so if you're in your planner or your paper and it's face down like this, I can't really see it. Like, I'd have to try really hard to see that. I don't know if you can, that helps. But if the paper is up like this to the light, I feel like you'd be able to see it on anything. You can see it on this one for sure more than this one. Okay, or maybe that was the same when you get to light. Okay, so let's test the eraser. I don't think it matters which one that I use. Okay, so it's going to shake a little because my camera mount thing is connected to my desk. So I'm so sorry that you're just gonna have to shake a little bit. Okay. So when you erase them, you can definitely tell what color was there. I don't know if that helps. You can see that. You can see what color was there, but I don't think it's that bad if you're going to, like this yellow, you can really see that yellow. Or was that green? Whatever color was down here. Oh, it's green. Okay, because I'm looking at this sheet over here. It's green. So this is green and that's the yellow. You can really see the green. Oh, and the yellow there too. You can really see it, but I feel like if you just wrote over it with a, I don't know, a different color or maybe even the same color and you needed to fix it, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Like if this was in my planner, I would still use that in my planner. I feel like it did not ruin the page. You can see it, but once you go over it, it really hides the rest of it. And I honestly, I don't really feel like there's an issue with it using it in my planner the way that it erased. I would still use it. Now, gel pens aren't my favorite because I prefer a ballpoint pen because I just don't have the greatest handwriting. And I feel like a ballpoint pen kind of slows me down. Whereas a gel pen, I mean, it just glides. But you know what? This one does not glide as much as, let's say, the ink. Is it the Ink Joy pens? I think I hate the Ink Joy gel pens or whatever they're called by Papermate. I think it's called Joy, Ink Joy. I don't know. I hate them. I don't like them at all. I don't even know how thick they are, but they are too thin to me. And they are, I think it's the thinness, and they're super inky. And this one is not as, I don't know if inky is the right word, but like slippery. I feel like it's not super slippery. So maybe this isn't too bad. But it's also not super pigmented, but I think it's because it's erasable. I think erasable gel pens are just like that because I've used them from, oh gosh, I don't even remember the name. They sell them at Michael's. It starts with an X. I don't know, or has an X in it. I don't remember the name, but I know erasable gel pens tend not to be so dark and pigmented. But yeah, I think I can't think of anything else you'd want to know. How it feels. It has this rubbery thing here. You click it. Is that the broken pin? You guys, my pins, they work. Well, this one's, okay, just kidding. It's not going in all the way. I don't know what happened with that one. So this one has to be clicked like twice. Oh, I see it. My spring. I might just open that up and fix that spring. So that one's just, you know, just a defect where this spring looks like it's just a little crooked. I might want to fix that. But the other ones look perfectly fine. So that's what happened with that one. It was just, I guess, an accident or something. I don't know. But I guess I would say I like these pens. Like I said, gel pens are just not my favorite. They're just not my favorite. But they do have a great variety of colors. Let's try this purple one. Again, they're not as pigmented as other pens, because maybe that's a characteristic of gel pens altogether, but I think it's because they're erasable. Yeah, and I didn't even try it on the Erin Condren. You guys, I'm sorry. Let me erase over here. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same thing. I don't think it matters what kind of paper you erase on. I don't really think it matters too much what kind of paper you erase on. I mean, I can still tell what color was there, but again, if I just went over it, it would be perfectly fine. You couldn't even tell after I did that. So yeah, if you want to order these Parkoo pens, I'm going to link that below. This is going to bother me, y'all. I'm going to have to fix that spring. But if you want to order them, I will link them below. Gel pens aren't my favorite type of pen, as I said 1,400 times. But I think these are pretty decent, and I think they're pretty decent for the price, considering they're only $17.99. I mean, pens of this many pens is usually going to run you around 30 bucks. So I think it's a great value for what you get. That's just my honest opinion. One of the springs is broken, but whatever. I guess that just happens. But yeah, so that is what I think about the erasable gel pen. Let me know what you thought about this review. If there's other things that you would prefer to know about pens, if I test pens out in the future or not. And let me know what you thought about these pens if you think you're going to get them. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.